Night shifts have a way of bending reality. When the world is asleep, the silence can turn heavy, and the people you care for can seem less than human. In this story, a young caregiver looks after an elderly woman. She has been bedridden for 2 years. No one has seen her walk, not once. But strange sounds echo through the house at night. So one evening, the caregiver leaves her phone recording. And what she captures is impossible. The woman appears on camera, walking. Her movements are twisted, her body bent, each step releasing the sharp crack of bones grinding against themselves. She wanders through the dark hallway as if pulled by something unseen. In one clip, her voice cuts through the silence. She whispers a name, Deborah. But who is Deborah? No relatives, no friends, no record of anyone by that name. During the day, she lies still, frail, helpless, almost innocent. But when night falls, she becomes something else entirely. And the caregiver, though terrified, has not quit. Why? Maybe she feels bound to stay, or maybe the house won't let her leave. Some say what walks at night isn't the old woman at all, but something using her body, wearing it like a mask. And if that's true, what happens when it no longer needs her body? At first, it looks like a simple selfie. A man holding his phone, smiling at the camera. But behind him lurks something far darker. A face. Grotesque, unhuman. Some viewers whispered a single word, aswang. In Filipino folklore, it is a creature that hides among people by day, but at night it reveals its true form. They say the aswang feeds on the living. It prefers the weak, the sleeping, the unborn.
In the moonlight, my honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone.
So, was this just a trick of light? Or did the man capture something he was never meant to see? Next time you take a video, check the shadows behind you, because sometimes the camera shows what the eye refuses to see. This recording was captured in 2020, a visit to the hospital that should have been ordinary, but what was seen was not. Watch the hallway. A head leans out slowly, just enough to be noticed, and then it's gone. Look again. Something peers from the very end of the corridor. At the same moment, her hair moves, as if touched by something unseen. She dares to walk closer. The figure should be there, but the hallway is empty. Only a room waits, dark, silent. Later that night, the same hospital. The halls now silent, but the camera still recording. In the darkness, something shifts. The sheets pull tight, as if a body were struggling underneath. No staff nearby, no patients there, yet the Camilla moves. Some say hospitals never truly sleep, that the ones who die here do not leave quietly. And if the first sighting was a warning, this feels more like a claim. This video was filmed during a climb in the snowy mountains. At first, everything looks calm. The climbers stand still, drained of oxygen. Then her voice cuts through the cold air. She whispers the same words again and again. Somebody is there. Soon, movement appears on the slope. Something slides down the mountain. Not a person, not yet.
My God! My God! Somebody's there! Somebody's there!
Moments later, an oxygen tank crashes down. No snow pushes it. It moves as if thrown by invisible hands.
Shit! Some people there. Shit!
And then, the bodies appear, sliding silently across the white slope, lifeless, unexplainable. The woman trembles. Her companions remain strangely calm.
Somebody hit them! No!
The mountain never reveals its secrets. It only shows what it chooses to let go. And perhaps these bodies weren't the first, and they won't be the last. This security footage was uploaded with a simple caption, "Neighbor got robbed." But what you're about to see is far from a simple break-in. This is something much more disturbing. Watch as the figure enters the frame. Notice how it moves. This isn't walking, this isn't crouching. This person is crawling on all fours, like an animal, through someone's home. Is this person drugged beyond recognition? Or is this something far more sinister? A deliberate strategy to avoid detection? To move like a predator in the shadows? The question that haunts this footage isn't what was stolen, it's why someone would move like that. What drives a human being to crawl through darkness? What would you do if you saw this in your home? What you're about to witness was captured on a doorbell camera. The homeowner was inside when something impossible happened. She heard a voice calling for help. But here's what makes this truly terrifying. The voice wasn't coming from outside her door. It was coming from directly behind her. If you look closely here, you'll notice something chilling. The voice sounds human, desperate, real. But the woman inside heard it as if the source was standing right behind her shoulder, whispering in her ear. Police arrived within minutes of her frantic call. They found no footprints, no signs of anyone having been there. The neighbors heard nothing at all. To this day, we don't know what was screaming for help that night. We don't know if it was human. And we don't know if it's still out there, waiting, calling for someone to answer.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
This clip was recorded at night. The road is empty. But then, something unexpected appears. An ice cream truck. Bright colors glowing in the dark, tinted windows hiding the inside. At first, it looks almost harmless, but the time of night makes it disturbing. The woman who uploaded this says it was almost 11 p.m. Rumors spread quickly. One comment warned, "Never approach an ice cream truck after dark." They said it's a tactic to lure children. If you hear it at night, stay inside. Another user claimed to know more. They posted a photo of the supposed driver. When confronted, he hid his face with a jacket and asked if the woman was recording. The story spread. Some say the man was seen again in Virginia, always after 9 p.m. Whether true or not, the image is unsettling. A smiling truck on an empty road carrying something no one wants to see. Remember this, ice cream trucks are meant for daylight. If you see one at night, pray it's only a dream. Cemeteries are places where silence should rest heavy, yet silence is rarely empty.
In this footage, the camera focuses on a small patch of ground where water has pooled between the graves. At first, it looks ordinary, but then a spiral begins to form. A tiny whirlpool turning endlessly with no hand to stir it.
The person recording steps closer, confused. There is no wind, no current, only still water twisting on its own, as if something unseen is drawing it down. Locals say that spot has always been strange. Years ago, they buried a man there who drowned under mysterious circumstances. Some believe the earth rejected him. Others whisper that water never leaves his grave. It gathers and spins, waiting